Welcome to the Desert Shave Den. For today's shave, we're gonna try out the Rockwell 2C. Let's get started. So for our lather today, we're going to be using Taylor of Old Bond Street's Mr. Taylor's Shaving Cream. Always a solid choice. Got a nice, soft, elegant smell. Goes great with anything. I've got a small portion scooped into my fine accoutrements lathering bowl, so let's get a lather going. So for some background for this shave, I recently picked up the Rockwell 2C off of Duluth Trading Company's website, of all places. It was on sale for like $24, and they had a sale on top of it, so I got it shipped to my house for around $20 total. I generally use the Merkur 34C as my daily driver, and as you've seen with my previous videos, I occasionally like to whip out my 1963 Gillette Super Speed flare tip. I've always considered the Rockwell line to be one of these more e-commerce hype brands that are intended to convert cartridge users to wet shaving, to double-edged razors. So I was a little skeptical as to how good it could be. But full disclosure, this is actually my fourth shave with the 2C. The first one was with the one plate, which was very mild. It was a perfectly fine shave, but it really struggled to fully clear the whiskers off of my mustache and chin where the hair grows the most coarse. But the 3-plate, this will be my third shave with the 3-plate, and let me tell you, it's still very mild, but I can't believe how much more smooth and efficient it is than even my 34C. It's just produced really great shaves, and I'm looking forward to this shave this morning. And for my pre-shave, I'm using the always reliable Proraso Green. Does a great job. So let's lather up and get the first pass going. This is only 24 hours growth, and growth on my cheeks especially, while the hairs are coarse, are not particularly dense. So I can generally go right at it with an against the grain pass, and usually with really good results. Otherwise, I'm mostly trying to be careful around my soul patch area, try to clear as much of the mustache as I can on the first pass, and I can even go against the grain under my chin. And yeah, I don't know what it is about the design, but this is just a really smooth and efficient shave, yet being very mild. Oddly enough, on their website, they say for the one plate that it's impossible to cut yourself. And I actually did somehow make a small nick around my mouth. Now that is an area where I'm prone to nicks, but it was a little disappointing that I cut myself, but I'm sure I was very much on autopilot, and that was just user error. I was being very careless. I figured I was invincible with the one plate. However, with this 3-plate, I literally, even though it's certainly a lot more efficient than the one plate, I have not nicked myself yet. And this TOBS Mr. Taylor is the third different lather I've used. The first one was actually Southern Witchcraft's Decerology, which is just a super awesome protective lather. I'll have to do a video on that soon. But the second one was just good old Proraso Green soap, which I get a really good face lather out of that. So yeah, just really, really good results with the 3-plate so far. Color me surprised and impressed. I mean, this is honestly more efficient than my 34C and seemingly safer in terms of not getting nicked. So after the first pass and rinsing, I mean, this is feeling really good, probably socially acceptable, but knowing that I can certainly be a little more greedy and not worry about skin irritation or nicks, I'm definitely going for at least a second pass, if not more. Whoop, somehow a badger hair brush hair ended up in my lather and in my razor. Gotta pull that out. You know, one thing that is really getting me liking this 2C, especially on the 3 plate, is that I've been able to directly go essentially against the grain on my mustache and upper lip area, which normally I can't without risking nicks, but I've been able to do it without any nicks, and it just leaves a really great result. So for all intents and purposes, this shave is done, but I'm having a good day. It's a Friday morning. I don't have any meetings on the schedule. I'm going to do a touch-up pass and go for BBS. So after the final rinse, yeah, this is definitely a BBS result. Really felt effortless, almost felt like cheating, but my skin is super smooth and not a nick or bump in sight. This was great. I'm gonna towel off and let's go for some aftershave. So for today's aftershave, we're using one of my absolute favorites, and it's from Barrister & Mann. It's their Waves Aftershave Splash. So this one is a replica of the Gillette Wild Rain scent, which was a limited release in 1993, and it just smells awesome. The notes on the bottle say fern, so it's a fougere, spice, tonka bean, moss, geranium, and sea notes. It is aquatic, and they use the term waves and have a picture of a lighthouse and an ocean on the cover, but make no mistake, it's more of a earthy rainforest type aquatic, but it's just awesome. Well, there it is. A great shave going into the weekend. Really enjoying the 2C. Thanks again for watching. If you like this and want more content like it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll see you next time.